Hello there, my beautiful Leos, and welcome to your weekend reading for this weekend of October 17th to the 20th. Leo, this is your channel. Keep in mind that time is fluid. Take what's yours, leave the rest behind, and let's start off your weekend reading with a fortune, and your fortune is the Star, card number 29. Hard times are over. Look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. All right, Leo, the Star coming in, giving you a sense of relief, healing, happiness, and positive vibes back into your life. So the Star indicates that you are going through something difficult. You are going through something challenging, something that felt like an obstacle, felt like it was a hard time for you. And this weekend, you are going to feel a sense of relief. Almost like I can even feel the need to take a breath out and just that sigh of relief. Some of you may find yourself having that, doing that, whatever the case may be. But the Star coming in as your fortune is a beautiful fortune to receive. Let's see what else you got coming in for you this weekend, Leo. And you also have the energy of the moon in Taurus with self-esteem, personal growth. Amazing. So you're not only feeling better about where your life is heading, but you're feeling better about yourself. And with the moon in Taurus coming in, some of you may have that placement in your birth chart. It doesn't have to be. It's the energy. It's all about feeling grounded in your energy again. So some of you may have felt very unstable. There could have been something that occurred that you had control over or didn't have control over that didn't make you feel that secure in your own energy. Maybe made you feel like you were doubting yourself or second guessing your decisions in life. But this moon in Taurus is here to uplift you. At the same time of the Star is here to uplift you. So this is a beautiful combination to receive here. Leo, be kind to yourself around this time and always, because the kinder we are to our energy, the more we give ourselves healing. So your quantum oracle is a cycle of increase. Ooh, Leo, this is a very positive card. So some of you are going to start receiving more this weekend. More money, more abundance, more healing, more love. There is an increase in your energy. Some of you may actually have felt like you were in a cycle that felt like things were decreasing for you. And you're like, what is going on? What is happening? How do I turn this around? And now with this cycle increase coming in, connected to these other oracles that you have received, it looks like everybody is in alignment with the energy in your reading so far. And things are about to look up here for you in multiple different ways. Because if you see on this increase card, down this path, there are multiple different crystals. So this card indicates that your life will increase in multiple different ways, not in just one area of your life. But we do see that you are going to be increasingly feeling better with the Taurus moon card coming through. Let's see. With your overall energy for the weekend, we have Believe and Succeed with the Six of Wands. Oh, beautiful, Leo. The Six of Wands, all about victory, celebratory energy. Some of you may get acknowledged or feel more attended to this weekend. Some of you, that has been something that you were wishing for, to stand out, to be acknowledged for your work, for what you do, for yourself, for your kindness, for your effort. Some of you, the Six of Wands, could bring in an unexpected win. So you may unexpectedly win something this weekend, Leo. So pay attention to that type of energy. And let's clarify this and pull out the spread and see what we got in the details of this weekend. But it looks like it's going to be a pretty good one, a pretty uplifting one here for you, Leo. And with the symbolization, if that's a word, of this card, if you see on the boat, hello, the boat here, this card is moving out of conflict and into resolution. So some of you may find yourself moving into calmer waters with a certain individual or a certain situation that caused challenge for you. So let's see, on that Six of Wands with your overall energy for the weekend, we have the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, so what was once lost is about to be found again. What was once felt very drained or very neglected in your life is about to be refilled. On the Five of Pentacles, we have the Four of Swords. Yes, beautiful sense of healing as well. So it looks like you're coming into a win after a feeling of a loss. What's coming your way this weekend is the Seven of Cups. So could be a lot of opportunities, could be a lot of choices opening up for you. Your influence is the Knight of Wands. Beautiful. So the Knight of Wands is an excited energy. It's a feel-good energy. The Knight of Wands is feeling so good, it wants to go everywhere. It wants to spread its joy. So I feel like for a lot of you Leos, you're feeling more in your own vibe. You're feeling better in your skin. You're feeling more action-oriented towards things. What's unexpected for this weekend for you, Leo, is the Ten of Swords. Your advice is the Knight of Swords. And your outcome is the Knight of Pentacles. All right, Leo. So I definitely feel like there could have been an ending or there could have been a betrayal or loss in your energy recently. And it looks like this weekend is about to bring an uplifting vibration to something that has ended here for you. Because what's unexpected is the Ten of Swords. So I do feel like because it's in the unexpected position, yes, some of you, this ending is still in the works of occurring. But I kind of feel like for others of you, this already happened. And the Ten of Swords is the worst is over. So I know the Ten of Swords could be a scary card, but it's the end of the sword suit. So I do feel like for some of you that were struggling with letting go of something or struggling with an ending, you may actually find yourself feeling more free. So let's see, on your overall energy with the Six of Wands, Five of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords, you have the Six of Pentacles. There's the return of the energy. So some of you may have lost money. You may have lost security or stability, or there could have been a release of an actual person. And it looks like you are going to feel taken care of by the universe. There's going to be an increase of support for you. People wanting to help you heal, help you get through things. An increase of money if that's something that you felt like you lost. Let's see. Seven of Cups with what's coming your way with the Five of Pentacles again. And the Nine of Swords with the Page of Wands. All right, Leo, I feel like for some of you, you may have put an end to something. This ending may have not been towards you, for all of you at least. Some of you, possibly. But I feel like you let something go, or you didn't fight for something to stay. And some of you may be slightly confused on if that was the right choice, or if that was the right decision for you. Because it looks like what's coming your way is a possible indecision of if you made the right decision. Let's see. Your influence with the Knight of Wands, King of Pentacles, High Priestess, and the Knight of Wands again. All right. So although there could be some overthinking energy, you do look stable. You do look like you are using what has happened to give you growth on a personal level. What's unexpected, which is feels like where I'm going to get this connection here. Ten of Swords, Page of Cups, Five of Cups, Four of Pentacles. All right, so I feel like for some of you Leos, if this had to do with a removal of an individual, I feel like there's a mutual sense of overthinking. So you might not be. It could be them or both of you. I feel like there's an energy here of like, was that the right decision to do? Should I have let Leo go? Some of you are thinking, should I have let that person go? But whatever the case may be, it looks like it could be a mutual thing. You do have the Page of Wands to the Page of Cups, so there could be an attempt of like an apologetic energy here, as well as movement towards somewhat compromise. But it looks like there could be somebody who is stubborn, and that could be why you removed yourself. but there could be a slight overthought on if you made the right decision on something or someone. Because it does look like what's unexpected is a high possibility that somebody didn't really want you to leave. I feel like somebody wishes that they could work something out with you, Leo. Let's see. Knight of Swords with your advice to the Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. So your advice is to be open to offers that make you feel satisfied and make you feel like you don't have to work or overwork for something. So if this individual made you feel like you had to overwork for their attention or for their acknowledgement and this, that, and the other, or your job or a situation was like, no, you got to put in more effort, or we don't feel like things are up to par for a raise or a promotion, I feel like your advice is to take opportunities and offers that feel like it matches the effort that you put in. If you have been in a situation that was breadcrumbing you and you were the person that put in more effort always, then overthinking it will probably pass. Because you'll probably get to the part in your brain where it's like, yeah, but I put in all this effort. I put my best foot forward. I tried my best. I did all the work they gave me. It's something here where you felt like you put in even more than you asked for and still didn't feel satisfied. Because it wasn't being returned back to you in compensation, in effort from the situation or the person. Knight of Pentacles as your outcome with the Two of Swords, the Three of Wands, and the Star. So there you are. Headed towards a star, headed towards healing. So if you have been indecisive and in your head, wondering if you made the right choice, wondering if you should have held on, wondering if this person would have changed or if this job would have eventually given you more money, it looks like your energy is deciding to turn your back on it and say, well, I'm going to go face the star. I'm going to face hope. I'm going to face gratitude, and I'm going to keep my faith high. And it will bring you something better. But I feel like this weekend there could be a potential overthought of decisions being made. Some type of decision was made that is possibly being overthought about right now. And this doesn't even have to be you, Leo. This could be the other person. It could even be the job that just let you go without giving you that pay. They could be struggling. They could be like, wow, we didn't even realize all that Leo did. But now that they're gone, we're realizing all that Leo did. Same thing with like a person. It's like somebody may have not realized all the effort you were putting in or all the time and energy you were giving. This kind of does give me an energy of absence makes the heart grow fonder, like in a general way. It doesn't have to be romance. But I do feel like your absence is going to cause a situation or a person to realize that there probably was more importance that you held than they gave you. Because I do feel like a situation, a person is like struggling without you. And you do have these two pages here. So there could be an attempt of a reach out from it, you know. But I do feel like for a lot of you Leos, you are looking ahead. I don't feel like you want to look backwards or go backwards in this. Because I almost feel like for a lot of you Leos, you're like, well, if they didn't realize my importance while I was around them and they're realizing my importance now that I'm gone, it probably wasn't for you anyway. So this is what I have here for you, Leo. You're moving out of this difficulty. You're heading towards wish fulfillment. You're heading towards better opportunities and an increase in your energy. After you were possibly in a cycle that you felt like you weren't being treated as important. For some reason, my brain or my intuition is like stuck on the energy of not feeling important or didn't feel important. So you will feel more important in other places and other connections or other relationships or other situations. And that's what your advice is. Yeah, you may have some reach outs. Yeah, you may hear from certain people and they're like, oh, Leo, didn't realize how much I liked you, or didn't realize how much I'd miss you, or didn't realize all the work you put in, or wouldn't realize this, didn't realize that, and now they're realizing it. But your outcome looks like you're already facing the other way, so I would go with it's probably too little too late. But you are setting yourself up for better energy. You started off with the star, your spread ends with the star. So wish fulfillment will come your way. In terms of zodiac signs, in this reading that could be around you or in your chart, you have Taurus, Virgo, and Pisces. So your ending oracle, your power position, we're going to get it from the wisdom of the hidden realms. Let's see what we got here for you. I think I just did that, but I might have done it off camera. So let's do the shuffle on camera. All right, and you have the Sun Dancers. Joyful activity, celebration of life, abundance, card number 32. Yes, exactly. Beautiful. The Sun Dancers, Leo, you are ruled by the sun. So that is also a very synchronized card to receive. As your ally, the Sun Dancers celebrate you now and remind you of the law of success and praise. Anything you place your attention on will manifest an experience, so the laws are always perfect. Expect the best and praise it in advance. This unleashes the magic of mystical magnetic energy, drawing circumstances to you to create the reality you envision. Give thanks in advance for the grace and goodwill of the divine. Be willing to dance the victory dance as if your greatest dreams are realized, and watch how easily things begin to fall into place. Stay positive and leave the timing up to the divine. All things are possible now. Dance the joy of being and celebrate your life and abundance today. Yes, and the Sun Dancers coming in with that energy of the laws of success and praise. And your overall energy is an energy of praise. But it is connected to this energy of feeling like there really isn't much that you feel the need to praise in this moment. And the Sun Dancers is reminding you to be grateful before it is here. Be grateful for the energy, even if you can't see it, because that's how you subconsciously mirror it to create it in your reality. And you do have the Five of Pentacles twice, so you could have a transitional moment this weekend where the start of this weekend, or the start of when you're watching this, if you're watching this right when it came out, you may be feeling like, yeah, I don't know about all that, Miss Machista, I don't know about all that. And as you go throughout the weekend, your energy starts to become more hopeful, more faithful, more in that energy of understanding the law of energy and being like, all right, well, if I'm going to sit in the energy of dwelling or doubt, I'm telling the universe that's what I want to create more of. More situations that cause me to dwell and more situations that cause me to doubt. But you're having a turnaround here. You're receiving, your influence with the High Priestess, spiritual wisdom with the Knight of Wands, that action-oriented energy, which you will be able to be more optimistic by the middle of the week or the weekend-ish. Keep in mind that time is fluid. But this is what I have here for you, my beautiful Leos. You also do have Aquarius. I forgot to say that with the star here. So thank you for being here and for watching. Do not forget to subscribe so you don't lose the channel, Leo. And your mid-October reading is out on my main channel. If you would like to watch that, you can find the links for that down below in the comment section or description box. Thank you, my beautiful Leos. I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.